Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it. Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this, but in fact it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!" No idea how I got so barbaric.
Hey guys, it's me, Jennie Bee, and welcome to a game called This is the Police! No, it's probably much more quieter, like, this is the police. I played this game for a little bit yesterday, for about 30-something minutes, and it's definitely worth it, definitely worth a playthrough for you guys. I wasn't quite sure if I should bring another tycoon game onto the channel, but I was like, what the heck, why not? This seems really cool, and it's got a great storyline. We just finished Prison Architect anyway, that also had a pretty good storyline. So I thought, why not keep it going? So let's go to new game. New game will remove the current save data. That's okay. That's alright. I'm alright with that. Day 1. July 15th on Monday. Okay. Mayor Rogers. Sex maniac? Mark Ward 2 to be shown in Freiburg the day before the... Oh. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Clicked off the game. The day before the worldwide premiere, by the mayor's personal request, City Hall confirms rumor of Jack Boyd's resignation. Go to work. Kind of like Papers, Please. Go to work. Go to work. Took a bit for my car to start. Okay. A little dust particles.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freiburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say.
Act blind. Got it.
They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
Interesting perspective. I wonder if that's how other people feel when they're... I wonder if that's how they feel.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Alright. We're at the press conference. Took me a while to get there, but I'm
I
there.
learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin?
Ooh.
Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Don't stand up there with your eyes shut super tight like this. It doesn't make any sense. Good morning! Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? I've been expecting this bullshit from the mayor. Mayor Rogers is a dishonorable, corrupt politician. He's been waiting for an opportunity to get rid of me. I don't know what I'm saying. I hope I'm saying the right stuff. Do you already know the name of your successor? No, I don't. Of course not. I don't think the mayor's office knows either. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy, Francis Kendrick, said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? No. No, he's my friend. He wouldn't do that, right? He's made up his mind to leave. I don't see anything affecting that decision. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? I don't know. I never worked with the mafia, but I can't speak for every man and woman in the department. I can't follow all my employees around the clock. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your entire retirement? Definitely, definitely not, possibly. How should I know? You better ask him. Thank you. I hope it went well. I don't know.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Okie dokie. I guess I had a rough day at the press conference. Oh, about to take some pillsies. Some pilzos. Nom nom nom. What am I taking? Antidepressants. I'm smoking a cigar. Relaxing. Alright. Not bad being a police officer.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology.
Oh, God.
He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings.
So, when is this?
Soon
Like
you won't
the
be able to
90s?
smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
The 80s, maybe?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
You're pretty old, though, dude.
180 days of quiet, Jack.
That's not nice.
That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
A busy man.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Oh, stuff it. Go with your yuppie shorts. Mr. All White tennis player. Ooh, what's going on here?
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number.
That
Mr.
irks the
Mayor?
living crap
Yeah,
out of
is this
me.
Troy Starr?
You better not
Yes?
answer the phone,
Go
man.
fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Oh my. Well, that probably ruined his night. He was getting F'd by somebody else at the time until you bothered him. Head of Culture Department owns Villa in Italy. Jack Boyd. Mayor Rogers is a professional. Francis Kendrick could replace Boyd. Let's go to work. Is my car gonna start? Come on! I just want a working car. The chief of police should have a
Cops
working
don't
car.
use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Oh, okay, so here we go. We'd like to receive tips about how the game works. I did most of these tips, but show me what you got. We'll go through them anyway. I can move employees through their shifts. These are their characteristics. These are the overall professionalism. Got to be over 150 to be considered average. Their exhaustion level. And then this right here are like hidden characteristics. Things that you find out as you're their boss. Yeah. Okay. So, as my crew, got Kochi, Yancey, Purdy, Subaki, Asano, Austin, Price. Let's do it. Lots of women. Lots of women on my squad. Oh, check this music out. Oh yeah, let's take that cigar off. Ugh. He put it right out on the police station, too. Okay, so we gotta respond to calls. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task is how many units are allowed on the call. And sometimes you need support from the SWAT team or a paddy wagon. And sometimes a serious call could be a false alarm, and sometimes a simple call can turn into a brutal meat grinder. So let's be good. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who had been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he hit a bum, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. Well, that was not nice. Let's send some of our ladies over there. And they go and drive over there. Look at them go. Alright. next one. There's a fight. A theater manager reports that during a show of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theater security guard. Listen, some tough people there. Gotta take this man down. Alright. So now they're on their way. Oh, it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. Oh my. Okay, the hit and run. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminal and nobody dies. But sometimes the criminals escape, sometimes there's dead cops and civilians. Dead cops will hurt your roster, and dead citizens bother the mayor even more than the living ones. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Awesome. Alright, that was a great call. Thank you. Oh, the fight. How'd the fight turn out? Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Nice. Civilians could have died? I hope not. I hope not. Not in that call. Skateboarder dude trying to see a free movie. The suburbs. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Some teenagers with a shotgun? Oh my god. Alright, let's send those people there. A brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of the lawyers, we don't dare separate them. Our security guard is off duty tonight. I only have one person, so... There you go, Price! Handle it all on your own! It's like 5-star. 5 professionalism. Not professional at all. Price is... Okay, so we got some people back from some jobs. The assault in the ghetto. A passerby saw some teenagers attacked an elderly musician and then ran away with his guitar and money. Not cool. Not cool. Send those people over there, Purdy and Austin. When your cops aren't trying to proceed, they might contact you and ask you how to handle the situation. The vehicle in question... Oh, this is the teenagers that stole the porn. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Sneak into the house through an open window, knock on the door, turn on the siren and loudspeaker. Let's sneak through the house. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Awesome. Alright, how'd this come out? Oh, Price. You're awful. Awful! What have you done to this squad, to this department, Price? You're bringing down the whole team. Okay. Alright. Offender escaped. No, you're supposed to catch the guy that stole the guitar and money. People are failing now. What the frick? So far 50-50. Oh, we can end the day now. Let's end the day. That was a quick day. If you think you'll need a couple extra hands tomorrow, you can order a cop in and to work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Someone's bound to make a mistake. Let's end the day. Alright. And that's the gameplay.
When I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years,
What did they
he's
find
played
in the
loose with
library?
the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
These are the waters we swim in. Very true words.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you.
I do wonder what's in that folder.
And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand.
Sand!
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls
They
the
seem
strings
reasonable.
without getting his hands dirty.
A reasonable mafia.
People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4
my
weeks,
God.
Sand killed 31 people.
Look at the people
Old men,
in the Christmas
women,
picture.
even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Yeah, Kendrick. Don't make me tell you again. Alright, Francis Kendrick announced his retirement date. Construction of the Cinema Museum postponed again. Legendary singer Gennaro Crespo comes to Freeburg. Start that car! Blum, blum, blum. Blum, 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 blum. Alright. When officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for the day off. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember, everybody's got secrets, and you have to make sure these guys have your back. Oh, and they also give me stripes to hand out. Just like that. Alright, and then sometimes when a cop gets ranked, they start thinking more seriously about their job, meaning less drinking and more time spent on the job. And even some of them turn out to be dependable. Alright, Alright, so I guess I'm not going to get out stripes yet. Let's start the day. Freeburg is one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can select songs. Ooh. Chopin. I don't know. Chopin it is. I like Chopin anyway, personally. As a personal music choice, Chopin is a good choice, I feel. Let's listen to some Chopin. Oh, there we go. Learn how to hire and fire cops. Oh, affairs. Police station. And then we can go to labor market. And I have 2 slots. Okay, so we can hire 2 people. No, I don't want to hire her. Let's hire Dennis Class for shift A. And we'll hire, oh, they want me to hire a detective. Want free, it's up a slot, time to fire somebody. And that's how you fire. You have legal grounds for termination. No one will ask you questions, but if you need to fire them right away, legality be damned, but that can land you in additional proceedings. And then your staff will become more worried about keeping their jobs than they're about actually doing their jobs. Another way to free up a slot is to have a police officer killed, but that's not really a valid option, right? Alright, we can fire him because he's too old. Goodbye, Roy. Goodbye. Okay, so that's how you fire people. Alright. I was wondering if I could save somewhere, but I don't know. Okay, so let's hire some people. We hired that guy. I think I just fired Roy from shift A. So we'll hire another guy for shift A. And then, ooh, Teresa Weaver. I'm gonna hire you for shift B. Okay. So everybody's loaded up. We received a frightened call from a local cathedral. This morning, the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstone are painted with satanic symbols, and some have been broken into pieces. It seemed there may have been marks from a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. Alright, vandalism. Go. Grant and Samadhi. Vandalism again. Businessman Harley Jones looking out the window saw two teenagers scratching offensive slogans onto his car. Let's send the old guys. Okay. They can handle the teenagers. They'll be alright. I got some seriously old people though, for real. Like, what? How old is this guy? Like 80? 70? This guy looks like 95. Offender caught. Alright. I like it. Eddie's Burgers. A waitress named Mila reports that she served a chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal she'd seen on television just this morning. A culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger. Roy, go handle it. Have this vandalism go. You guys. I might have to fire you if you get more cases wrong. More offenders escaped. Not cool. Not cool. Alright. They're back. Suspicious individual. The waitress had mistaken retired Officer Frank Nero for the fugitive in question. Oh, she thought she saw somebody. King Lewis's nightclub. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer, stuffed himself with Mexican food again. Now he can't get off the can. Meanwhile, the line outside the club is stretching on the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. Let's send, just one guy? Let's send one of my low guys. I don't know, though. Birch and Birch Jr. So I guess this guy's his son. Let's send Birch, I guess. Some the older of the Birches. Senior Birch. Okay. Is that a man or a woman? I can't quite tell. Roy, are you a man or a woman? You might be a woman. Oh, Marta. Marta Roy, yes. You are a woman. Marta. An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink is selling crack to teenagers. What? Go handle this. Stop that crack. No crack. Crack is whack. Sorry, Chief, I quit. And one night I pull more cash than I earn working a month at this dump. Mr. Sorskin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I wasn't cut out to be a cop. Okay, bye, Birch. Oh, he gave me $4,000. Nice. Oh. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline is starting to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. Okay. Yeah, we gotta handle that. Most definitely. I can hire someone for shift A. I don't want to hire old people. Sorry, old people, but I don't want to hire you. Okay. I didn't hire a single person for Shift B except a detective, so hopefully I can get some more job slots. Is the day over? As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for the kids. Take the clown into the ice and round up any witnesses. Cover up the raincoat and pretend to be an illicit customer. Carefully watch the clown from the stands. Let's watch him. Let's see what he does. See if we can catch him in the act. Offender caught! Nobody was harmed. Nice. Nice. Oh, suicide threat. How'd that happen? He escaped! The naked man with a can of gasoline escaped. Alright, let's end the day. You. No. End the day. Checkpoint. Okay, so on that note, on day 4, I'm going to end that here. Oh, gosh. This is the police. This is a great game. This is the police is a great game. I like this game. It's a good storyline. I just got a little bit farther than where we are now. A little bit into the storyline, just a little bit more, and things get a little bit crazier, what I could tell you, so it's definitely worth it to stick around and check more out. Thank you guys so much for checking out this new series. I hope you check out my other videos, and I'll catch you guys later.